What is up, Coach Emma here, and welcome back to the Fit Habit Life podcast, where we cut through the noise, talk real health and fitness, sustainable fat loss, and habits that actually work. And on today's episode, I'll be talking about what actually gave me food freedom. But before we dig in, thank you for listening. If you've been enjoying the show, if you could share the show, rate the show, subscribe to the podcast, that just helps me get in front of more people, which helps me help more people, which is the goal of this show. All of you out there who watch the videos must be wondering, like, where is Emma right now? And I am in my kitchen for a couple reasons. My house is being remediated for mold, and they did one pass through. Really just ripped apart our bathrooms, cleaned it out, and we just got it tested on Monday from a third-party source, and it's still moldy. So they will be probably coming back within a week to break more of it that we have to pay to fix. So I'm in my kitchen because we have a finished basement, which is really awesome, but there is no place for me to record down there. So this mic thing attaches to a solid table. And my husband's big audio guy, and I was like, I'll just hold the microphone, and he almost lost it. So I'm like, well, I can record in the kitchen, but you can't come back to the house till I'm done. Or you have to stay downstairs. He's on a walk right now. Anyway, I'm in the kitchen, and mold stuff. Super fun. Not just kidding. I will have my husband on in the future to talk about what we've been going through, how we identified it was mold. For anybody that you know who could be struggling with this, so that, just build more awareness around this. I didn't even know it was that big of a thing. And I guess maybe it's like one of those things, like you don't really see all the Teslas till you buy a Tesla sort of thing, Maybe it's one of those things, but I don't know. Like, I think a lot of people have toxic exposure or some type of stealth infection. If you guys listened to the last episode, I think a lot more people have it than they think. And that could be root cause of what's causing a bunch of metabolic issues. So we'll dig in further to that. But today I wanted to talk about like food freedom and what brought me food freedom. Because every day this week, it's a Wednesday. This is dropping tomorrow. So happy Thursday to people listening on the day of the episode. But I've had apple pie every day this week. We went to my in-laws on Friday. I had apple pie. Then we took home the apple pie. It is a bummer because my father-in-law can't have gluten because of his gout, but then we get more leftover apple pie. So anyway, so I've had some Monday, Tuesday, and I will have some later today. Super excited about it. But I used to restrict foods, and then when I'd eat those foods, I would overindulge on them. And then I would overcompensate my activity the next day to make up for the extra calories. And so then I completely restricted those foods, which is what created that unhealthy relationship. But me allowing myself to have those foods in the right context, right? And I guess, anyway, in the right context, has given me, and in the right proportion, right, not eating like an asshole, has allowed me to be more in tune with my body, enjoy experiences in life, but also not feel like I am completely wrecking my goals, like my body composition goals, my health goals, and feeling bad about it, feeling guilt-free. Like, I've had this pie guilt-free, and I'm super excited for the piece today because it's the biggest piece left. I kind of did that on purpose, but also cold pie is the best pie. Like, yeah, I love fresh food, but when it's been sitting in the fridge and it kind of gets like that, like solid consistency, it's my favorite. And then all of the cinnamon and the apples, just kind of like that flavor marinates together. So good. So good. Cold apple pie is the best. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to talk about this because this is something I struggle with for a long time. Like, I'd feel really bad. I'd be upset when she would make apple pie because I would feel the need to overindulge and eat way more than I needed. I also have a lot more muscle mass on my frame now than I used to, which makes my metabolism a little bit better. So I can handle more calories without gaining weight. And the thing that really helped me do that was tracking. I have all of my clients track for a period of time in some capacity because it builds that food freedom. When I tracked apple pie and I realized how many calories it had, I looked at the macros, I looked at the micronutrients. This is a homemade apple pie. Like, she is slicing, peeling, cooking, making everything from scratch. It's not like a Costco version or she bought the crust online and then put some canned apples from the store there. It's like, no, she actually did everything herself. And that's nutrient dense. We got fresh apples, we got butter, we've got like fresh, good quality flour. So, I mean, one, there is value in it nutritionally. Like, it's not just empty calories. You're not just, eating, I don't know, I guess corn syrup or drinking corn syrup or whatever. There is no corn syrup in there. There is sugar, but it's cane sugar. So there's nutritional value. Tracking also allowed me to look at my day and say, okay, if I have this, yeah, I might have to make some other sacrifices here and there, but I can still enjoy this and this can still fit into my diet. And my tracking is not precise when I'm having a piece of pie. It just isn't. I don't know what she put in it. I'm just using a generic bottom and top crust, which is the only apple pie that is worth it. I'm just kidding. I love the crust. Crust is one of my favorite parts. But the bottom top crust version in chronometer, and I'm eating about 1/8 of the pie. So, right, it's not precise because we're dividing it up into pieces and we're not weighing each piece, and I'm not weighing it on a food scale. Maybe I should, because I do for everything else. But that's okay. Like, I probably won't have another one of these in months. So I'm going to enjoy it, not feel guilty about it, and fit it into my diet. Is this something I should have every day? Probably not. Like, it's not bad for you and you could fit it in, but there's definitely more nutrient dense foods that I should be eating regularly, and I do. So this is an occasional thing. And tracking is what allowed me to fit that into my diet without guilt and live a more guilt-free life. Because while food is fuel, that's not all that it is, right? I have a lot of clients, like, we talk about this, and there are sacrifices to be made. So, for example, I didn't have it all weekend, actually, because my husband and I did a really big hike on Saturday, and we kind of planned to go out to eat and have some pizza or something, but the hike was longer than anticipated, and we didn't get up there as early as we thought we did, so we had lunch at like 2:30. We had carbs. Thank you, Laura. Shout out to Laura Savino of EPN Nutrition. She helped me kind of come up with a game plan for intra-hike fueling. So did that. So we did eat on the hike, but we were starving. So we ate a big thing of pizza, probably 1,200 plus calories in a sitting. Given the 8-mile hike that we did, I didn't feel bad at all. Like, I needed it. And I wasn't even sore the next day till like really later in the day, and it wasn't really that much. A couple weeks ago, I was really, really sore. I didn't eat at all, and I didn't have enough water. So that's why I reached out to Laura to help me. But anyway, so I had a big piece of pizza, and then we came home, and like, yeah, we kind of wanted pie, but we're like, well, we also had wings. And my husband had a calzone. It was like a big, like, there was a lot of cheese in his thing. He's a big dude, so he needed it, but we didn't need that piece of pie, and I felt okay. I'm like, we can just have it in a few days. Like, it's not gonna go bad. you know? And that following day, what did we do? We also ate out because, so the church that we go to, they had a church service in the wilderness. We didn't do the camp out. I like to sleep in a real bed. I love outdoorsy stuff, but I like a real shower and a real bed. So we didn't do that. But we went to the service, and it's about hour, 15 minutes away. So, and it's near this town that's got some really good restaurants. So we ate out. We had sandwiches. My husband's sandwich was very heavy. Mine was fairly heavy, but not as heavy as my husband. He had a lot of burrata in it. He loves cheese. So we were also like, when we came home, like, let's have a lighter dinner and let's save the pie for the next couple days. So that's what we did. And so Monday, Tuesday, and later today, I'm having a piece of pie. And in the past, I would have probably stuffed my face every single day. Probably would have eaten a way bigger piece every single day, maybe had 2 pieces. And it was like shifting the mindset from like, I can eat this food. I'm allowed to eat this food. Do I actually want this food right now? Because I understand how this food impacts me, how it makes me feel, the caloric value of this, and when I would more enjoy it. And so looking through that lens, like, okay, I know I can eat this thing. I'm not restricting myself, but do I really want it right now? Because I just had a big pizza. I didn't feel like it. I mean, it sounded good, but it also didn't. I was like, that's kind of heavy. So I saved it. And that next day, same thing. We didn't go on a big hike. I mean, we needed the calories from the hike before, or the hike the day before, but we're just like, I'm kind of okay. And so we just had a normal dinner, like nothing crazy. And then yesterday, I planned my day so that I could fit in the piece of pie. And Monday, and I had a crazy leg day, so I was really hungry. So I'm like, cool. And same with yesterday, pretty good upper body lift. So I fit that in today. No training. I'm gonna either squeeze in a little zone 2, or maybe do a little hike, or just get a higher step count today. I'll see how the day pans out. But that's the other thing. Right now, I'm not actively working towards any goal. I'm not trying to lose body fat. I'm not trying to build muscle. I'm just trying to get healthy because we have mold in the house. So because of that, I'm just kind of listening to my body. How am I feeling? Am I actually hungry? Do I actually need this right now? Does it sound good? Can I fit it in? And same with training. Like, how am I feeling today? What else took priority? And right now, like, client stuff's taking priority a little bit. Like, I wanted to go out on a hike by myself, but I'm like, driving an hour to do that might be kind of tough. So anyway, hopefully this episode was helpful. If it was, please share the show, rate the show, and subscribe to this podcast so I can help debunk the other crap that's out there. Someone rang the doorbell. I don't know why. It's the middle of a day on a Wednesday, so that's why I'm ending the episode early. So anyway, hopefully this episode was helpful. Please rate the show, share the show, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.